is Sports Drive.
Welcome back into Sports Drive, everyone. Again, I'm your host for today, Riley Robinson, and continuing our coverage of just the high school postseason, the high school playoffs. We're going to talk a little bit of baseball now. So now I have on with me Bushland High School head baseball coach Todd Esp, along with two of his players, Dawson Jaco and Cade Gavinia. How are you guys doing today?
Doing well. Thanks for having us today.
Of course. Thank you so much for coming on. I'm so excited you guys came on. I know you're having a successful season over there at Bushland, getting ready for that postseason starting next week. But one more game on Friday. I know you guys had a big senior day yesterday. You guys being seniors there, just kind of tell me a little bit about what that senior day meant to you guys, getting the big win.
I'll go first. Well, it meant a lot this year because we had a place to play our senior night at. Unlike last year, we didn't have a field. So to have a place to call our own this year, it was just really special. It was a special night to share with these guys that I've been playing with my whole life.
And then now you guys, I know, undefeated in district play. I believe only have lost 2 games the whole season, if I'm correct. So kind of tell me a little bit this season, especially during that district action, what really fueled, that success on the field?
So this year coming in, we had a change. We wanted to build our culture. And so one of the big things was bonding and becoming closer as a team and becoming family as a team should. And so that really helped us come together and play our best.
And Coach Esp, just kind of going there off of Cade's answer of just bonding, how have you seen this team bond on and off the field?
Well, first off, they've played together forever, so there was already chemistry there. And then so we just have tried to incorporate things where we can be off the field together, so we're treating them more like a family. We went and played pickleball, had a pickleball tournament, and then these two guys thought they were going to win that thing, but there were some older coaches that actually kind of came through and actually won that thing for them. So, we try to create competition, friendly competition. Family is the big deal. We're driving that. We're all taking the time right now to read a book together, which talks about the importance of just creating that atmosphere of everybody being in charge, putting it, so that everybody has say in the program, not just one guy or one person.
And Coach, I know this is you've been with the program before, but your first year as the head coach at the helm of it. Tell me a little bit about how that's been for you, being the leader, of these guys, the head coach.
Well, honestly, it's been almost seamless. Coach Love was really good about allowing me to help make day-to-day decisions. And then, like you say, I've been around these kids forever. This kid sitting right here next to the left of me, I literally watched him grow up on one field or the other. You'd think he was 7 years old when I got here. And so his older brother, Skylar, played with my son. So he's just been around it forever. And then Cade also. Cade's been a staple here for so long that it's really just honestly been seamless, like we just from one thing to the other. Most of the stuff that we try to do anyway, and the beliefs that we have about the game of baseball, Coach Love and I were together for a long time, and then Randy Johnson and I both coached in Midland for the same guy, Barry Russell, there. So a lot of the stuff that we do is just a lot of that philosophy. And these kids, they love the game of baseball, so they buy into that, and they love the fast pace and the go get the extra bases kind of stuff that we preach.
And now you guys, one more game left against Dalhart before heading into that postseason. Both of you guys were a part of that team last year, getting put out in the 4th round of the playoffs. So how do you feel, just both of you guys can answer this, Coach, you can answer as well if you want. How do you feel in the offseason you saw that maybe motivate and fuel you guys heading into this season?
Well, like in every sport, you want to be more successful in the next year that you were last year, and you want to go farther in the playoffs than you do, so you put in that work, and you just I think we all had a bit of a chip on our shoulder that we know we're going to see those guys again somewhere along the road in playoffs, and we just had to prepare and work our hardest to be able to come closer as a team and improve on our weaknesses that maybe showed through a little bit last year to be able to win those games later on.
And I know it's a lot of returnees this year because I know you only had one senior. So you guys, basically the same group back. How do you feel that extra year under your belt of leadership, now you're veterans, especially on this team, has helped?
Yes, having us all together, and we've grown up together playing this game, and we've played football together too. So allowing us to grow and come closer to work to that end goal to get to Round Rock and get past the 4th round this year has really been what drives us each and every day when we come out to practice.
And you mentioned, obviously the goal is to get to Round Rock, and you guys have been in that playoff. What do y'all feel like makes, at this point in the season especially, makes a good playoff team? What characteristics do you think make a good playoff team?
It's something we've really been talking about. We've been preaching a lot in our program. It's family, like Coach Espy said earlier. You need to have a strong foundation, or else when you go through those hard times, like in anything, you're going to crumble without having a strong support system. So just having the guys around you, being able to trust your teammates and trust your coaches and trust everyone around you, I think it just holds a team better, holds them together better in tough situations in playoffs.
And Coach, has there been, I know you said family is obviously a big thing right there, a big characteristic, but is there a certain theme that y'all have this year or saying that the team has adopted?
Well, actually, we've had a bunch, to be honest with you. Some of them we can share with you, some of them we can't.
It's okay.
The big one really has just been leave your ego at the gate. This game is humbling, and it will frustrate you at times, and you got to get past that. You can't linger on the home runs, and you can't linger on the strikeouts because there's something else that's fixing to happen right now. So just leave your ego at the gate and let's play for each other.
And you guys are doing pretty successful, kind of going back to those district games and just the games in the regular season. A lot of runs scored, great offensively, and obviously great defensively, not allowing a lot of runs to score as well. But Cade, Dawson, just kind of tell me, you guys are pretty successful in the batter's box. Kind of tell me each y'all's approach to the plate each time.
Yes, we go up there with confidence and knowing that pitcher's not going to get us out, and we're going to get on base and win that battle.
And then something our coaches always tell us is to hunt the fastball, so you don't have to hit the off speed. So if your best can beat their best, then you're in a good situation. But sometimes they're going to win, and you just got to tip your cap to that guy.
And I know you mentioned earlier, is my kind of final question to you guys. You mentioned in your answer when I asked about Senior Day, Dawson, about the new field. So I just have to ask, how are y'all liking the new facilities? How do you like the new turf, everything?
Oh, yeah, it's definitely nice. Coming from last year, not having a field and having to go to town every day to practice, it sure makes you not take this for granted. And we're very thankful to finally have this field this year.
I think these guys are playing so well defensively because they grew up playing on Gopher Field. They had holes in the middle of their field, take hops everywhere, and hit them off the chin almost every day in practice. So they like having that smooth field right now.
Oh, I bet. It's so nice. I know I got to go out there. I spoke with the softball coach the other day, and she says they play a game because the building, is right behind it. Just seeing how many times they could hit it, home runs, and hit the building, too.
The brand new building's already scarred up pretty good. Got a lot of yellow highlighted paint on it as well. They've been hitting the ball out of the ballpark a lot.
Absolutely. Well, Coach Dawson, Cade, thank you so much for coming on, chatting with us a little bit today on the Sports Drive. I know you probably got practice to get to, preparing for the last regular season game coming up and then those playoffs, but I'm sure we'll speak soon. Have a great practice and good luck this upcoming Friday.
Thanks, Riley. Thanks for having us. It's always a pleasure.
Thank you.
Of course. And we'll be right back on the Sports Drive.